back live one more time. We tried to do this previously, and the game would just not fucking load. Nope, I already dropped an F-bomb. Yeah, that's not good for the old YouTube, being that we have not reached the 1 minute mark. So, apologies. Before I even bother to get all the way into all the shenanigans that usually occur during the intro of a game, I'm gonna hit the new game. Oh wow, look, it loaded this time. Coolio. Oh, what is this? Policeman usually performs 2 actions per turn, moving a short distance in 1 action.
Roger. We have a visual.
This is much different than the original. Oh, they want me to hide behind the logs, okay.
Negative.
Why won't you let me move? Hung. Yeah, I am. Very well hung. Oh, I gotta move up here. Okay, I got you now. This is much different than the previous. This is the police.
Roger. We have visual.
Suspects turn. Oh, they get a turn? Fuck them. Oh, they got in the van. Shit. Get closer. The enemy spots you, then I'll raise the alarm during his turn. If the alarm is raised, cops are visible even if they're behind cover. Cover still makes you harder to target. Stun the criminal.
Roger. Roger.
Arrest the criminal.
Get on the ground.
Yeah, do as he says. Approach from the other side. This is way more involved than the original. Shoot with a taser. Okay.
Roger.
Nah. Zappy, zappy. Intercept the lookout. Indeed.
Roger.
Stun. Pepper spray.
Roger.
Suck on this. Arrest the suspect. You have the right to shut the fuck up. Do. Hide behind the railroad. Okay, why would I be hiding behind the railroad? God. Prepare to breach. Yes, this is way more involved than the previous game. This is gonna take some getting used to.
On the ground.
He's got a manly voice. Yep, they don't get a turn because they're locked up. Go to the window. Gorilla peeping Tom.
We have a visual.
Oh. Prepare to engage. He doesn't look like my type. I don't think we'd get engaged. Go for the bald, scraggly assholes. Only a policeman with the appropriate perk can pick locks and break down doors. Noise from a broken window or door will attract the enemy's attention. Battering ram. I thought we were gonna break the fucking lock.
Roger.
This is the police. Shoot the culprit. Oh, I can only shoot him in the hand. I want to shoot him in the dick.
Roger.
Oh, he's got a skull. He's an evil son of a bitch. See, that's why I should have shot him in the dick, man. Jimmy the window. Why would you jimmy the window? Just go around and go through the door.
Roger.
Pit breach.
Roger.
See, he had the better idea. There's a whole lot more involvement than there needs to be. We've cornered him. Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Roger.
Hands on the head! Get on the ground. Open your mouth. Oh! Somebody died. Probably one of our guys, because that was foolish. They should have run around to the other window in the back. November 21st. A day to remember.
But today, I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say,
You can shut the fuck up now.
I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero.
Oh, look out.
But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose.
Hey.
Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean,
You're looking for a boot in the
he'll be
balls, kid.
yelling at me
Hurry
either
up.
way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about?
Cigars in the chair.
Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right?
Kid, you
I
ain't a
remember
smoker,
one
right?
day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Oh, or at least one of our best customers, am I right?
Some better marketing.
I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's
Probably 'cause you call him
90 or
Pale
something.
Charlie.
Maybe even 100.
Fred, if you want to make
I mean,
it to your
I'm
18th
sure you'll find
birthday,
yourself a
hurry the
decent
fuck
job,
up
right?
and Get out of my abode.
I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Yeah, you have a day as well. Better and different. Nobody gives a fuck. Get out of here. This is the police. 2.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for
Whoa.
it.
First, it's not a drawing.
Couple
It's
of
a
bucks. It's
tapestry,
probably what you were
okay? A
paid for
beautiful
your,
work of art.
wonderful
You didn't
voiceover.
notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important, we're...
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great.
God,
I'll get a
wow.
hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking
appreciation
down
for
the
the
tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
Good
I,
job.
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine.
Yes, so
Speaking
many
of
things
which,
that'll
my
distract
son
you from
moved
the
in
police
with his
work that
wife
you
in
obviously
dairy,
don't
so
fucking
we've got
do.
an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of
Judging by
movies,
that porn
then
stash
we...
you're
Look,
wearing there, I can
I
only
just
imagine
need
what
you-
kind
Hey,
of tape
what kind of
you're
movies you
talking
got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes
Fuck
without
this
saying,
conversation.
that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed
What
to
in
call
fucking
the
anything
ambulance.
does this
I
have to do
swear
with
to
the damn
God.
game?
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind.
Oh,
So he
right,
goes
right,
into
it's
work, and he works in a bank. And his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs. And she calls him over
There comes the dialogue we were
Tomorrow.
looking
We'll
for.
just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong. And he asked what this...
Well, she's starting to get
What
good.
the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right?
Wow, with a force like this, it's amazing. That
Bad
any
Ears gas
fucking chick
station
gets
closes
down
in
this
half an
town.
hour. So if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First,
Oh, wow.
read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not
Is
just
this
the
the
last
sales pitch they
sentence.
gave to all
Read
these voice
everything
actors?
from the beginning.
Lily, come on, we're
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off. Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What,
shit,
what does
we're
he know?
actually gonna have
You
to
want to
do
find
police
out?
work.
Or you're just going to sit there?
Oh, this is off to a raucous start. Ooh, they bloodied him to a pulp.
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs.
Yeah,
And when we
he's
handcuffed him,
a
wow,
police
that was
brutality.
no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
You come here often, buddy? Is that raspberry jam? Schmuckers? I bet it's Schmuckers. Wally Melton. You're from around here, right? I'm sure you heard Sheriff Wells got killed, so what do you know about it? I know it was somebody in your gang that murdered Sheriff Wells. Just tell me who pulled the trigger and maybe I'll let you go. You and your friends lured Shopwood Sheriff into an ambush and killed him like a bunch of cowards. Yeah, that's right. You and your necktie gang. Can you even imagine how hard we're coming down on you? You probably shouldn't tell him you're gonna go down on him. We can't make accusations that we know. Start with this one, see where we go. No, I'm not from around here, and this is the first time I'm hearing about this sheriff of yours. First time I've seen you, too. What are you, some kind of secretary? Oh, buddy, you are in for it. Not leaving here until you tell me where your hideout is. Okay, let's talk about something else. The drugs. Where do you keep them? I'd like to know that, too. As I understand it, you never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? Why you think I'm gonna talk to you? You can't even put two and two together. You even finished school? Maybe you should go enroll in a cooking class or something. This gets no respect.
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect.
Is he gonna fake like he's
Lily,
in
I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I don't. I'm close.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
It's a mighty fine 5 o'clock shadow you got there, buddy. Why don't you go get your smokes and I'll get a mood, you'll shave that shit off your face. Dun, dun, dun. Who is it? Traveling salesman, man. Would you like to buy some dildos? Oh, we're back with Jack.
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I'm here to solve your problem.
I'm gonna solve your problem too. I'm gonna make you spring a leak.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake.
You, my friend.
You're right.
My two
I'm here a
friends,
little
Smith
after
and
hours.
Wesson.
Mr. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only
Hey,
visit
they're gonna
my
be your last
customers
steps in a
after
second,
I'm
buddy.
done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet.
No, I was
but
actually
I
thinking I got a
assure
mighty fine
you,
internet
if
connection
you
here, and I
just
was gonna
allow
watch
me to come
Ron.
in for a moment,
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I
Did I
know
take
that
that
you'll
click from
change
my
your
gun?
mind. The next time you
Remove
need
the
to
savings
go in the
sometime,
middle
you
of
should
the
be able
night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've
we...
asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
Dad has shot him, Jack. This game's fucked. Alright, at least they're creative with the dialogue. Oh, I thought he was about to fucking eat one. Max Payne? This is not. Nope, time for some jazz. Oh, this ain't jazz. This ain't jazz at all. To whom it may concern, somebody tried to sell me a toy, and I decided to off myself. Don't come looking for me. Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Is it true what they're saying about you? My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me that long. My crime was I trusted the wrong people, and I was used and then thrown in the trash. Now we're gonna go with this one about family. That'll make you look better. Why did you flee from Freeburg? It's not that I ran away, I just needed time to regroup, so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. And I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they would never let me live to see my day in court. I'm gonna go with that one. Just because you used the word scoundrel. Why did Mom really leave? Well, because she was a whore having an affair with a college kid. And if you played the first installment of this game, you would know that that actually was true. Because oh, okay, hey, look, yeah, no, they actually mentioned it. Because she decided she wanted to fuck some 30-year-old insurance agent. And I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. Sally, your grandmother, once told me that I'm too old, that I don't have any energy, and that's why Lara left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. No, we're gonna accuse her of being a whore. How's that, kids? Make dear old dad seem more endearing? You have an affair on the side, too? No, you just hung out in fucking strip clubs and shit. I wouldn't say that. For one thing, you mother had already left. Your mother? You showing off that this is gonna be a quality game, huh? And it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked on the phone and never met. It was your mother who had the affair, and everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that never became a reality. In any case, it's over. My amusement wants to put me in jail. This makes you look better. Okay. Why did you get in bed with the Mafia? Well, I didn't on my playthrough. I told them to go fuck themselves. I didn't go to them. They left me no choice. When they threaten to hang your children's head from a chandelier, you'll do exactly what they ask you. No hesitation, no questions. I got in with them because the Mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freeburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. There you go. Did you kill people? Certainly. Why not? It's a video game. That's what you do. I never killed anyone. I have many vices, but I'm no killer. I didn't kill anyone with my own two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes these were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you whether you think that makes me a killer. This makes you look better. There you go. Technically, I didn't kill anybody in my playthrough. How is your health? I feel good, despite partying with your mother, fleeing from the feds, and surviving 2 comas. One thing I know for sure, I won't survive a 3rd. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Wow, that's bleak. Let's go with that. Why didn't you just retire? I catch criminals, that's all I know. That's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I loved my job and I wasn't too old to keep doing it. Well, because I had nothing else to do. All I had left was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was I going to do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago, especially that one between my legs. After a week of a retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. There you go. I'll cheer him up. How many more fucking questions? What are you afraid of? More of these stupid questions. I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage and put on display like a circus freak. The only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of my cell. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name, or even explain myself before the law, before Freeburg, and most importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. I'll go with that. That's a little bit more heartwarming. What are you planning to do next? Hopefully not answer another fucking question. I've changed a lot, though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. Or I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that even I don't know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. Or the top one. Yay! Sign sealed, it's yours. Oh, he's giving him some money too, because, you know, you can totally buy love. Wonder what she's listening to. Probably My Bloody Valentine. She seems like the type.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their
ball
headquarters,
bag,
but we should be
yeah.
able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti?
Nope.
We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his
shit.
floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat.
It's like your
hunkered
nickname,
down there,
shriveled boss.
ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters.
Somebody's jonesing.
Sound good to you, Lily?
Ah. All events that require attention are displayed on the Sharpwood map and by a card in the call list. Proceed. Oh, get our L2 button. Okay, we got some drug traffic. Alright, each call has a minimum professionalism requirement. To ensure that your cops can go on a call, their overall professionalism, and these have all been professionals in my eyes, must meet the minimum required by that call. Let's see. Oh, okay, so the total of the 2 will be 600. Send them away. Get 'em, boys. This is exactly what the previous game was like. Pretty much mostly what the previous game was like. We've arrived on the scene. Ah, he is listening to jazz. That's my boy, Jack. These are the boys. Trying to sell me a porta potty. Keep it down. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Sharpwood Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey.
Hi.
You couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Or they just didn't bother? Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here, sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh?
I'm gonna interrogate your balls with my face, buddy.
You. What's your name?
Fuck, man.
Old man.
Boy.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is
Oh, is that what you want?
Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers,
Sure you did all that.
and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you
Is that
are.
what you call this?
This filth. You don't make it easy to be easy. Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
the governor.
I'll be just a second, all right?
Charlie,
Talk about
what the
professionals.
hell? Do you want...
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay?
There's any
So
drugs to be
Warren,
had. I think they're
filthy
in your
things like
system,
you,
buddy.
you drive me nuts. Because you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe,
You also
you
bother jaywalkers.
really believe that we'll never get to you. So you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Whoa. Jesus, man.
Well,
this guy wants to get shit
This
canned.
looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep. Yep, looks like 27.
It's not the holy hand and grenade of Antioch.
So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
Bring the cigars. He's gonna want them.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't,
Oh, about
you-
that. That's not my
you said
actual-
you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
You could, do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff.
Why is everybody so fucking
Sheriff
hostile?
Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better.
to you?
I mean, older sheriffs sometimes. Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that.
What the fuck are you talking about,
I
Jeff?
just want to say that there's been a mistake, and I want to help you out here because
There was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house.
Oh, well, I
You
was
want
told
me
it
to
was
believe you
heroin.
didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff
Shake off
Reed,
the hangover here, so give me a
you
second.
have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain,
What you pay for?
Would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box.
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station.
See, you do get what you pay
Please,
for.
just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me.
Sorry, figured I'd just break up the monotonous silence. Oh, hey! This looks like the intro to Three's Company, or Family Ties.
Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you.
Hey now.
Sheriff Reed, let
Do
me...
you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say, you seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice. If that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder. Your folder. That's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You really think that's gonna work?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all that, this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
No, I'm sitting around fucking bullshit. Avoiding police work. That's police work.
I guess I'm going crazy.
And checkpoint. To solve the crime, you'll need to reconstruct the picture of what happened by placing the frames for the crime's key events in the right order. Oh, great. To figure out what happened, you should carefully examine the evidence and witness testimony. You have all the necessary frames, but 2 people are suspected of the murder. You need to analyze whatever information is available and figure out which of them is the true culprit. Oh, good lord. Look at that picture up in the top left corner. Like a pig's head and a man's head? Like, Jesus Christ. Alright. Man in a wrestling mask. Is it Rey Mysterio? I was at the neighbor's to borrow some salt. Yeah, likely story. And I heard on their TV that there's some crazy maniac started killing in Ripton. The journalist nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. Actually, it's a lucha libre mask, but I digress. I usually don't pay any attention to the news, but this time I remember. Because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the street with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. I got home, and there's blood everywhere, and Bob is nowhere to be found. You think that maniac came all the way out here from Ripton? Alright. Alright, so let's see. Man in a rescue match approaches hacks on his hand. So that would come second. I'm gonna imagine. What is this? Let's see. Bob Finnegan's house. And we go from there to there to there to there to there. And we have 5 frames. Ruth Finnegan enters the North Star grocery store carrying a garbage bag. Alright, so there's a man in a wrestling. The victim's wife, Bob Finnegan and Ruth Finnegan, quarrel over vegetable soup. Ruth Finnegan approaches Bob Finnegan with a kitchen knife in her hand. Ruth Finnegan cuts Bob Finnegan's throat with a knife. Ruth Finnegan gives up Bob Finnegan's corpse in the tub with a cleaver. Alright, we're gonna need to get some more information here. And that's the victim's wife, so, oh yeah, we really can't trust her testimony. Katerina Slazarski, neighbor. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. It's funny, she works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat at my place for a while, and then said that she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she puts up with him. Typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent the whole day staring at the TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him anything frosty. I went to visit often enough, and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try being a vegetarian. She'd read in a magazine that'll make you live an extra 10 years, plus you get to lose a few pounds. Yeah, good. Wonderful. So, she started cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. Thought she'd surprise Bob. But when he came home from work, he was yelling, "What the fuck is this without the mate?" I live next door, and I could hear everything. They almost got to a fight. Well, now it's not looking good for, old Ruth, though. Victim's home bathroom. The bathroom is covered in blood. It looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. Store counter. The victim's body parts were neatly laid out on the counter, as if it were a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. Medical examiner. The victim's throat was cut in one single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There were no signs of struggle on the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. Alright, so she's full of shit. It was him. I mean, it was her. So, let's see. How do I put the picture? Ah, put frame and sequence. There you go. So she gets that. Gives bottle of beer. Don't think we're gonna need that. We only need 5 of these, so. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ruth Finnegan. Oh yeah, you look innocent to me. Bob Finnegan's wife. She killed her husband to escape her unhappy marriage. The last straw was his criticism of her soup. Ruth decided to kill her husband and make it look as though the maniac known as the Wrestler did it. Do you really want to press charges for the suspect? Oh, undoubtedly.
Look.
Really takes that many steps? She's like 2 fucking feet away from him.
Lily, are you there? Lily!
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose. Lily!
Copy. I'm on my way.
Flashbang. Do 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 do. Whatever will happen. Will we ever know?
So?
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
You're having your period?
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan. Gail, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gail?
Goddamn insubordinate fucking underlings. Looks like the kids menu from a fucking Denny's. That's a plan. Right. Things to do. Interrogate the necktie. Get all information available. Outfit and assign your strike team. Usually it takes several days to plan an assault, but this time Gail had to sketch out a plan in a hurry. And that always goes well. Maybe you'll want to change something. I guess I'm probably gonna have to. Let's see. Doobadoo, 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 doobadoo. I don't know what to do. Doobadoo, doobadoo. Alright, so. They ain't showing us what we need to do, so I'm gonna, I guess, assign cops, because it's not letting me choose anything else. In every position, there has to be a cop with the appropriate skills or equipment necessary for the assault. Proceed. Okay. Assault leader. Gale will lead the assault. He wants to capture as many neckties as he can, alive if possible. Main entrance. Gale knows that no assault is complete without a well-trained gunman. Outside area. Gale wants to put a quick cop around the side of the car wash so we can cut off any escaping neckties. Okay. Assign your cops for the assault. Carefully consider your intel and select cops that are ideal for each position. Side entrance. Gale is confident that a clever cop could outwit the side door of this workshop and sneak inside. Main entrance. Gale has assigned an agile cop with a stun grenade to storm the workshop. Rear window. Gale believes that a stealthy cop can sneak into the workshop unnoticed and take the neckties by surprise. Okay, I don't really know what the fuck to do there. I'll just proceed and see what happens.
You should have taken him to Canaan right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canaan. Does anyone know where Canaan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here.
Somebody
I'll
ate
call
it.
him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Canaan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him make it. You think he'll make it?
Nope, I don't think he made it.
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily.
Is it Gale?
Lily, he's dead. Gale's dead.
Hey! Looks like his plan sucked.
Now you can call
I'm pretty sure regardless of what I did, he would have fucking died. At least that's a story I'm gonna tell myself. Somber music is somber. My second in command has died. Now I'll have to turn to this.
What was his
convict
name?
in myself.
I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gale Greenberg.
Gale Greenberg, eh?
Were you close?
No, but
You occasionally rub my coochie.
no. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
Yes, your second in command has just died. Let's talk about the weather.
What happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
So it wasn't
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job. And I will help you.
You're so good at it.
Cops
That's why you're
should help
behind
each
bars.
other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
Oh. Oh.
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me?
But...
Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still
don't
be
you just
here
go back
in
to
the
the cell
morning,
and sleep
and
in the
in the
bed?
morning we... Well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just, this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
I can't figure out if she's doing a good job of acting or...
I'll see you in the
She
morning.
just doesn't know what the fuck she's trying to do. And checkpoint. November 22nd.
Any other questions?
So how long you been working undercover?
Since February.
So you're like our new sheriff now, huh?
Mr. Nash will partly take over management of the department. Some of you will now be his subordinates. Bad news, Cliff. I'm still the sheriff. Well, if you understand everything and there's no more questions, then let's...
Wait, I have a question. When are we going to take that thing down?
I meant questions for Mr. Nash.
Then I have a question for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, when are we going to take that thing down?
When are we taking that thing down?
We're not taking it down.
Sorry, bud. Looks like it's staying up.
That's enough. Everybody back to work.
I'd have a fucking question. Like, who the fuck are you and how are you just suddenly in charge of shit around here? Little Red Riding Hood.
It was Sheriff Wells who hung that tapestry here. He said he made me his first deputy because I was the only one who understood what it says.
Well, now there's two of us.
I don't know what I was to say. What the fuck it said. Belmont didn't come into work today. Well, Belmont's fucking fired. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Oh, you're coming with me, buddy. Tough shit. Mr. Nash, I'm so glad to be on your team. Finally, we can get down and do some proper police work. Under the leadership of a real man. Ah, yeah. That type of guys. I'm ready to give it 100%, but there's one thing. I need to go with the guys from my funk band to Ripton to a guitar specialist, so we can set up our instruments right. We're getting ready to perform a concert at our cousin's, and we can't cancel it, you understand? So I'll go quickly today, and tomorrow I'll be the first one through the door. No, shit can't him. Leaving the station on any task requires cops' energy. When exhausted to the limit, a cop might not show up for work, or fall asleep at the wheel and get into an accident. Cops are people too, and some of them, for one reason or another, abuse alcohol. Most of them will have a drink or two if the situation calls for it, but some are such inveterable alcoholics who always show up drunk to their shift, and their performance at work is much worse than everyone else's. They even manage to get to the job in the first place. Why the fuck do you keep them on? Cops' characteristics can determine how effective and useful they'll be in a given situation. Yeah, that's usually the case. Each cop can carry several items of equipment. The cop returns this equipment to the department when their shift ends. The only items that every cop always carries are a revolver and a knife. Okay. Choose a cop and select their equipment. Shockers, pepper spray, and stun grenades disappear after use. Tasers expend a cartridge for every shot, but you can always rely on your baton. Okay. Let's see. No strength, 1 intelligence, 1 stealth. No speed, no shooting, no negotiation. Belmont's our sharpshooter here, so load him up with some stuff. Give you a taser. I'm going to give you 2 taser cartridges. And since you're good with the old aim, we're going to go with pepper spray. Alright, there you go. Let's see. You don't have any strength, so you're going to rely on the taser as well. 2 shots. And I'll give you a shocker as well. There you go. You can use a baton. Actually, no, I take that back. Oh, you just hit auto assign and it hands out the shit. Alright, I guess we're doing that then. You got a taser. You need that. Oh, wait, what? There you go. Alright, fuck this. Start the guy. Ah, affairs. Personnel. Oh, Kurosawa. This is culturally racist. Let's give him a headband because he's Chinese. I hope this ain't getting me a copyright strike.
516 in progress.
Urgent calls are time sensitive. You need to send your cops out before the timer expires. Smelly Goose Bar. A drunk worker parted his truck sideways, blocking several cars. When the owners of the other cars asked him to move, the man climbed onto the roof of his truck and ordered the dogs beneath him to shut their yaps. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We need a 300 star. You look like you might bump some shit. You can have that. I'll let you bring a sexy old Spraylock with you. Go. I'm sure this won't be a fail. Alright, no matter how good your cops are, they can't do it without your orders. All the difficult decisions are on your shoulders, oh aren't they? Now he's pissing on the fucking... When you're deciding how to respond to a particular situation, you have to choose the cop that's most suitable for carrying out your orders. Drunken worker is standing on the roof of his truck, pissing on anyone who approaches. Oh, yep. Hey, mister, there's a fire over here. We need your help. You know what? He's doing a decent exposure. Let's shoot him with a taser.
516 complete.
Ah, we got him. Good job, guys. Cop stuns the drunken worker with a taser shot. The suspect was pulled off the truck's roof and loaded into a patrol car. Every new 50 points of professionalism a cop receives 1 skill point. You can spend it as you see fit. Alright. A strong cop is effective in close combat. He can detain a criminal or stun him with a baton. He knows how to break down doors and windows, climb over fences, and quickly evacuate wounded colleagues to a safe place. A smart cop can neutralize bombs and traps, and silently open doors and windows. He also knows how to pay attention. He's not only useful on calls, but also at the detective's desk. He can figure out even the most complicated investigation. A quick cop can catch up to even the most agile criminal. He runs faster and further. It's harder to hit him, and he shoots faster than other cops. I'm gonna go with strength. It's bongo action. Thanks to his incredible service, Aronovich earned the battering ram perk. A policeman loudly breaks down the door or window. His incredible service, Aronovich earned the knockout perk. Knockout blows with a baton stun criminals much more. Ooh, she gets a slot too. Sandra Spurlock. I give her negotiation. Thanks to his incredible service. His? It's a she. Don't assume in her gender. Spurlock earned the forced surrender perk. Forced surrender. There's always a chance that the criminal will voluntarily lay down his arms and comply for the rest of the mission. Wounded criminals surrender much more willingly. Thanks to their incredible service, Spurlock earned the interrogation perk. Interrogation. A policeman interrogates an arrested suspect. The location of criminals and active objects is highlighted for 1 turn. A policeman cannot interrogate a criminal more than once.
551 in progress.
Grimmer Funeral Home. A girl entered the vault, stole an urn filled with ashes, and is trying to escape. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like a job. We'll send Old Man Withers here. Flower pots can go along for the ride as well. There you go. Attempted robbery. A girl with an urn in one hand is climbing outside through a small storage window. Seeing a cop, she screams, "Don't touch me! I'm fulfilling the last will of my beloved. Her parents would rather die than let me destroy her ashes." Convince the girl to try to reach an understanding with the deceased parents. Grab the girl by her foot. Run out of the funeral home and intercept the girl on the streets. Let's see. Old man with her over there. Ooh, flower pots actually has a high speed, so we're gonna run out of the funeral home and intercept the girl on the street. Use flower pot for that.
551 complete.
Oh! You and your fucking speed failed us. You suck.
573 in progress.
Beltway. A man in police uniform is standing at the entrance to the city, slowing everyone down and demanding money. Alright, Kurosawa, you're on it. No, we're not gonna send you because you're fucking weak. Actually, we can send as many as we want, I guess. So. Yep. Colonel Mustard, you're on it. Fog house for one fucking fake cop. Should be interesting. A man in a police uniform is standing on the side of the road counting some money. Hi there, Codley. You gonna share your earnings? Alright, I'm gonna go with order him to surrender, but we don't have anybody with negotiation skills except for Kurosawa. I want to beat this guy's ass. Turning the siren on is gonna make him run. And we don't have anybody that's good at speed, but Mustard over there is good at shooting. Probably gonna regret this. We're going with you. It's a bad idea. I won't do it yet. Alright, you're smart. Order him to surrender. The man in the police uniform ignored the cop and flees across the field. Shoot the man! Yes! Or you could drive after him. Drive after him. We'll go Kurosawa on that one.
573 complete.
Patrol car rushes across the field after the man, but on the uneven terrain, the wheel gets stuck in a hole. The criminal gets away and hides somewhere in the open. I should have fucking shot him. Goddamn. End the day. Beer can tabs, traditional currency in the sheriff's department. You get tabs for successfully completing missions, and lose them for losing criminals and getting civilians killed. You can spend your tabs on new cops and extra equipment. Alrighty. 5, 1 criminal is arrested. -6, 2 criminals escaped. Thus, we don't get dick. Wah, wah. Okay. Ah, but I want to buy Williams. Cute. Unfortunately, we can't do that. At the end of each day, you have to select the cops that will work tomorrow's shift. Alrighty. I'm sure we won't fuck this up. you. We're gonna go with you. I'll go with you. Go with you. Sheeny? I'm not gonna work every day. I gotta go back to Lily then. Continue. Alright. Musikia. Spurlock's probably not gonna want to come in for a second. Clemsy will. Well, I need 13 fucking people for the shift here. Oh, these will fucking work. End the day. November 23rd.
Did I miss something?
No, I just want to move into the office where you were working yesterday.
So you're moving into a smaller office?
I'm moving where I'm more comfortable. That's the office I used to share with Gail. Yeah, it's probably too big for me, but it'll be just right for you.
Can I help?
No, I don't like people pawing my stuff. You could get a bite to eat. I'll be finished in like 20 minutes. I can handle this. At least I can handle this.
Okay, then I'll go down to the dining hall then. Call me if you need me.
Ah, Mr. Nash. Glad we have a chance to get acquainted again. This time under better circumstances, huh? Our first meeting didn't go so smooth. You really must forgive me, Mr. Nash, for being so rude to you. It was rude of me to arrest you. You gotta admit, you don't really look like an undercover cop. Am I right, guys?
You don't really look like an actual cop, so fuck you
But
too,
I didn't
buddy.
hit you too hard. I tried to be delicate with elderly gentlemen.
Smash that
I'm not some
fucking
kind of
coffee
monster.
mug over his head.
I didn't mean to offend anyone. You really shouldn't be offended. We're all grown-ups here. Why be offended? Why are you offended, Mr. Nash? I gotta say, I expect more from a senior police officer.
This guy is
Well, I
one
don't know.
blowhard fuck.
More professionalism, you know? You seem like the kind of guy who sits behind a desk doing paperwork. Am I right, Mr. Nash?
That the bathroom?
The kind of guy that's gonna be sunking his head in a fucking toilet.
Weren't you gonna drink your coffee, Mr. Nash? You're not incontinent, are you? Mr. Nash, do you have a problem? Is it an age thing, or did I just hit you too hard in the kidneys? If that's the problem, then I apologize, Mr. Nash. I tried not to hit any vital organs.
Huh. Here it comes.
Ah!
Fuck him up. Ooh, he got him right in the beans. I didn't try to hit any vital organs there, buddy. Just felt the need to emasculate your sorry ass in front of all your friends. Didn't mean to be rude or nothing. Mean to make you feel even more insecure or nothing. Jackass. This isn't how you play Monopoly. A new broom. We got a trophy. I was on the bus to work and a man threw up on me. Can I go home and change? What was the guy's problem? He was the new bus driver. He wasn't a local. But roads are pretty bumpy around here unless you know what you're doing, and he just couldn't keep it down. Alright, you can go on. Wait, what? Every cop has his own opinion about you and your methods. Your more dedicated employees won't refuse to work overtime and will even help with your off-the-books assignments. But you can't expect much of anything from cops who don't like you. So I just told him that he could go home and change his puke-ridden clothes. Benedict Belmont has lost all respect for you. Wait, isn't that the guy that fucking put his gun to my head? Go fuck yourself. I got no respect for you. Mr. Nash, yesterday I had a great tip to Ripton. Thanks for letting me go. The guitar specialist was a real master. Now our axes are roaring like true stadium masters. Unfortunately, our drummer Lenny lost his sticks during the trip. These were special sticks, carved from Garensburg black oak. He made them himself. Can you imagine? Anyway, we need to go out into the woods, find the right kind of oak, cut it down, and cut it. This dude's just got excuses up the fucking zoo. I'll do a sign, because I don't want to waste my time. There you go. Summer music.
520 in progress.
Bank of Sharpwood. An elderly man wants to take a loan out to kill his wife. For 40 years of marriage, he's been nothing but boring. You don't even care. You give loans to bloodsuckers all day. He continued arguing with the bank clerk, and when the elderly man was finally denied credit, he made a scene and lowered his pants to teach a lesson to the corrupt banking system. Here's a fresh coil. You look like a fresh coil, so you get to go. That's one elderly old man. We'll just send him. Tune him up, Mustard. What happened to the lights? The old man, his trousers down, is up on a table, squatting and groaning. I was refused a loan as a regular customer, so I must really I'm ready to make a special deposit. Here it comes, just a second. Grandpa, put your saggy ass back in your pants or it's gonna get kicked. Yep, there you go. The old man spots the cop, sheds his trousers, and... Alright, that's his foot. I always confuse that for a second. The old man spots the cop, sheds his trousers, and runs out of the bank exit. Shooting, oh yeah, we can't shoot an old man. That'll be bad news for the force.
520 complete.
The pantsless old man was frightened by the sound of the gunshot and surrendered to the police. He was so frightened, in fact, that he managed to make his deposit directly on the floor. Woo! Oh, level up. You, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna give you some point of strength. Go.
538 in progress.
Good job, brother. Sycamore Street. Wendy Piedot, Perdo, heard two loud shots in the street, and now she's afraid that bandits will break into her house to kill her and her husband. Alright, we need 595, so shit, we're gonna have to send a lot of people on this one. Damn it. Send these guys to level up, so there you go. From Vanessa Flowerpots, Mr. Nash, out back behind the station, one of the snowdrifts started melting, and the legs of some half-decayed corpse appeared. What are we supposed to do? Should we dig them out and search them? Call the guys in the morgue and let them do it. Better make up your mind quick before the corpse starts to stink. Nah, leave them there. Colonel Mustard has
Code I.
The criminal has already disappeared from the scene of the crime. A full investigation will have to be opened. For this kind of a job, a cop's speed and accuracy are unlikely to help. You'll need employees with brains. Alright. Someone stole a VCR from the Almer family residence. How do I look and see? Show you for the... You're going. You need somebody with intelligence. Let's see. There weren't any gunshots. The two loud backfires came from Miss Perdeaux's neighbor's moped. He built one that runs on a mixture of alcohol and manure. You've seen the price of diesel? I don't need it if I'll get to pay that much. Grand. Alright, so I'm going to get that fucking corpse in the bed. Calm down, suffocate, need some brains now.
547 in progress.
An abduction call. At a kindergarten, no less. This is sad. A woman reports that her baby, along with her stroller, was taken while she was picking up her older son from kindergarten. I right away was trying to leave for a second. I was helping Christopher put on his scarf and the stroller just disappeared. I can send a sniper? Hot shit. Send you? Or to send flower pots? Get on it, boys. That's matey. Outside the kindergarten, there's a man who looks like a drug addict. He's pushing a baby stroller. Hey, Pops, what's your baby's name? Pole in front of him. I like that idea. The patrol car pulls in front of the suspect. He ditches the stroller and runs down a narrow alley. Shoot the suspect with a taser. Do I have somebody that's good at shooting? Of course not. None of them are good at shooting. Shit. We're not going to drive after him. I'll lose him that way. Chase after the suspect. Flower pots. You get 2 speed. This better be good.
.547 complete.
Got him, bitch. Yeah. Guildenstein. The cop caught up with the suspect and arrested him. It turned out that he wanted to sell the stroller for money to feed his drug habit. He was so strung out that he didn't notice there was a child inside. Pierce Rosencrantz has leveled up. Let's see, we're gonna give you the notch in your stealth. Thanks to his incredible service, Rosencrantz earned the silencer perk. Silencer. For this mission, your cop's very first shot will be noiseless. Alright. Vanessa flower pots. Give her a shot at shooting. Thanks to his incredible service, it's debatable, flower pots earn the interception mark. Interception. The policeman spends his remaining actions and finishes his move. During the opponent's move, the cop can fire at the first criminal he sees. Thanks to his incredible service, flower pots earn the shooter perk. Shooter. The cop gets a small bonus to accuracy and takes no penalty when shooting at an opponent in cover. Okay. So far, we're 2 for 2 as far as arrests. That's good.
577 in progress.
Illegal sales. Smelly Goose Bar. A bartender is complaining that an old disabled man is standing near the entrance to his bar. selling homemade alcohol. Be careful with him. I think he's only pretending to be crippled, said the bartender. Some British. Some you. Said the old man too. Pretty much at the end of the day. Investigation. Harry Aronovich. Interrogated some of the witnesses who made a preliminary report for the secret of the pink chewing gum. Open investigation. You don't have enough information right now to reconstruct the sequence of events and figure out who committed the crime. In the morning, you can instruct any of your subordinates to continue the investigation. Deep under the shelf where the video player was, someone has stuck a wad of pink chewing gum. Wires. The offender took the video recorder, but left the wires that connected it to the TV. Perhaps the thief was in a great hurry or simply didn't know what wires he would need. Eric Elmer, son of the homeowners, and son of a bitch. Yeah, it was Tommy who stole it, I'm telling you. He's the poorest and greediest kid in our class. He doesn't even share his gum. He always claims that his parents bought him the coolest video player, but of course no one has ever seen it. So we were watching Bloody Shirt 4, and when we finished and everybody was going home, he sat down in the toilet. And while I was talking to the boys at the door, he had plenty of time to take the video player. He could have fit my whole scooter into that huge backpack of his. Kelly Elmer, the lady of the house, and woman of the street. I wasn't at home when the plumber came. I was with Barbara, our neighbor, helping her with the baby. If you ask me, it's a good thing that video player is gone. Eric was spending too much time in front of the screen. I told them no more strangers in this house. Let John fix everything himself from now on. Who knows what we'll get next? It's not a thief. It'll be a... I can't say that word too. Right, know what I mean? Tell me more. What's the video player in his backpack? Tell me more, along with the other boys who leaves Elmer's house. Schoolboy Tommy Moore and his friends are sitting on the floor and watching a movie. There. Sense of security from John Elmer. Mr. Nash, it's good that your guys got started working on my investigation so soon. The cops in Sharpwood aren't as bad as everyone says. I'm not a poor man, but someone steals something from your home, and they steal the most valuable thing of all, your sense of security. Today, they took your video player. Tomorrow, they'll take your wife. By force, you know what I mean? Can't allow this, so I'm ready to do whatever it takes to bring them to justice. I have a small business for installing water supply systems in homes. Oh, so it was you. You with your toilets. I have a small business for installing water supply systems in homes. In other words, we install toilets so homeowners don't have to do their business outdoors. Here's what I propose. If you put your best people on this and solve the investigation, then in return, I'll install brand new toilets for all the cops in the area. You can't imagine how grateful the guys will be. Do you think they like to freeze their asses off outside? Especially when it's late at night. He really wants to sell himself some fucking toilets. Alright, illegal sales. Who wants some witch's moonshine? The old invalid is hawking his wares, shaking his crutch in the air. It'll turn any cripple into a man. People are gathered around hoping for a taste. We're gonna restrain the cripple. I'm gonna have the old man do it.
577 complete.
Man, a cop knocked the invalid down and put him in the patrol car, while his customers griped and moaned. Now I'll have to sell his moonshine in the prison yard. Virgil Birch the Third. Your intelligence is all the way up. Negotiation. Thanks to his incredible service, Birch Third earned the Freeze Buddy perk. Freeze Buddy? Before raising the alarm, the policeman could take an offender on the fly and immobilize him for one turn. Nobody else leveled up? Yeah, how about we wrap it up and call it a day? 1 in the fucking morning, gents. We're probably gonna end the broadcast. Hey, look at that! We got a bunch of caps. And we didn't lose any either. Ta-da! It was a perfect day. Oh, we don't have enough tabs to buy Adkins. Son of a bitch. Why would I want to buy Mulligan for 17 tabs? He's fucking dead on his energy. He doesn't have anything in fucking stats. Alright, we are gonna go with Brodka. Hide. Jackpot. Do we need to buy taser cartridges? I don't think we really need to buy taser cartridges. We'll just keep the rest. There you go. He's probably getting tired. He's probably getting tired. He's good. He's good. He's good. Rodka, Sheeny. No, I don't work 2 days in a row. Alright, Belmont, you're getting fucking put to work. These two need a day off. We gotta get you leveled up so you're coming in for work. Alright. End the day. November 24th. I don't really want to continue. I think we've been going for quite a clip, so we're gonna break here and come on back to it sooner rather than later. This is actually a lot further along than I think we got in the original installment of this game, so let's get that going for it. I believe it's going to become a little bit more involved the further along we get, so we get that to look forward to. Story-wise is... I don't really know one way or another what to really say about the fucking story. It's been like hit or miss here and there. Some of it's just absolutely fucking laughable. But, yeah. Kind of enjoying it a little bit more than the first one. More enough that we're actually going to get a part 2. So, we got that to look forward to. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you back for the next installment. And we'll take it from there. Till then. Peace, y'all.